Okay, so when I moved to Texas, I really had it in mind to just start doing things that I really wanted to do for the longest time and just never got around to doing them. And microblading my eyebrows was one of those things that I wanted to do. And so I finally just did some researching and I found this lady that does microblading in Texas. Basically, I looked at her ratings on Google. She was very, very professional. She also had a Instagram, and on her Instagram, like when I seen her work, I just fell in love with what she was doing with people's eyebrows. So I was like, let me set an appointment and just go ahead and get it done and stop procrastinating, because it's something that I've wanted to do for at least a couple of years. And anytime I would see somebody with their eyebrows microbladed, like I would just be like, I want my eyebrows done. Now, I didn't have bad eyebrows, so to say, before getting my eyebrows microbladed. They just weren't really the shape that I wanted. So when I went in, I was just like, girl, I need the shape, I need the arch, and she pretty much gave me that. So I'm just gonna be talking about my experience. I'm gonna show you guys some of the videos that I took from when I first got my eyebrows done, and then as well a little quick video of the second round, because I did the initial, actually I didn't even do just microblading, I did microblading and shading. That's why my eyebrows look like they have more of like a makeup look to them than just like regular eyebrow stroke hairs. So yeah, I did the microblading and the micro shading, and it was a little bit more for the combination, but I really wanted it, so I just went ahead and invested that in my overall look. And I don't regret it, but I would say that it didn't come out exactly how I wanted. But let me just go ahead and show you the pictures and the videos really quick. Initially when I got mine done, I told her that I wanted the shading on the bottom and the microblading on the top. So it would look like my natural eyebrows on the top with, you know, the shading to darken like basically the shape of the eyebrows on the bottom. And something got lost in translation because she did shading on the top, and she did it mostly on the end, not in the front. She did it on the end. So she shaded on the tail of the bottom and the top of my eyebrow. So on the top of my tail, it doesn't have like those hair-like strokes that I was really hoping for, because I felt like that would have given my eyebrows a really natural, just really pretty put together look with the shading on the bottom and the microblading on the top. So when I noticed that, you know, it wasn't exactly like how I wanted it, I started thinking to myself, like, did I follow the instructions right? Was I taking proper care of my eyebrows? Now granted, I was in the sun a little bit. I'm in Texas and I go out every now and then, or I was going out every now and then with my cousin, but since I have my own place, I don't be going nowhere. But we were going out and I was in the sun, so I was like, maybe that could have affected the way that my eyebrows healed, and maybe, you know, that's why I'm not seeing the results that I really wanted to see on the top. And so eventually I just went back and asked her, you know, to do me a touch-up. A touch-up is like a percentage of the price. It's not like you have to pay the full price again. It's like a small percentage of that. So she went ahead and gave me a touch-up, and like when she does the touch-up, like I absolutely love it. But it's like once my eyebrows heal, I don't know if it's the ink that she's using that just meshes all together, but it loses the definition of the actual microblading strokes. So this time I did try something different with the healing process, because I noticed that when I did my first round, I was putting the cream that she gave me on there, and I didn't like the way that it was making my eyebrows peel. Like, I feel like it was peeling because the cream was too heavy and it was taking off big chunks of the scabs. And even though I used a little bit, like, I feel like I could have just went without it and just let it heal naturally, which is what I pretty much did this time. The only thing I did was pretty much stay out of the sun, and then when I wanted to clean my eyebrows after I was able to put water on them, I went ahead and I just used like a wash rag, and I would just gently brush over the tops of my eyebrows to wipe them, but not applying so much pressure that I would see the ink coming off. And then once it had been like 7 days since getting my eyebrows microbladed, then I would go in with the tiniest amount of cream just to put it on there. And I feel like that was better for me, and I wish I, you know, would have thought about that in the beginning, but I didn't know it was my first time. But I feel like she did an amazing job. Like, I really love the shape of my eyebrows, but as I was saying, right here in this corner, this is kind of like where she enhanced my arch. And not only did she enhance it, like, that's where I wanted like the microblading, so that it would look like an eyebrow right here. And what I will say is, like, in my pictures I see, hold on, in my pictures I do see like the microblading on the top when I take a picture, which is weird, but it's like, to my eye, I don't know if the hair strokes are so small, but it looks all blended together. I just wanted them strokes to just like really come all the way down, because she really enhanced my arch. I was telling her that, you know, I like how my eyebrows are, but they don't really have an arch. And so I was like, I really want that. Like, left to me, I really would have wanted like an arch that kind of gave me a look like this, like a more lifted look. But I guess I would have to get like a forehead reduction in order to have that kind of look. So she, you know, she did the best she could. Of course she could have made it more dramatic, but I don't think that would have looked as natural as what we have going on right now. Would I say that it's worth it? If it's something that you want to do, I would definitely say go for it. They do have like that ombre shading as well, and that's just like, if you don't want the microblading and you want it just to be completely shaded, it's like with a powder, so it'll look like you've drawn your eyebrows on with makeup, which is what I feel like I have, because I have the combination of both. And it's like, it just looks like my eyebrows are always drawn on, and I love it because I don't have to spend a ton of time doing my makeup anymore. Now that I have my eyebrows done, and then I've been getting my lashes done, like, makeup is like so quick for me, and I really love that, because I used to spend a lot of time carving out my brows, concealing under my brows, putting on eyelashes at the end, only to have them looking flop-sided and flippity-floppity. So I would definitely say, if it's something that you want to get done, do some research, find a person that you know has really good reviews and has a really good Instagram profile, and set your appointment. Like, I'm really glad I did it because they just make me look really put together, and I get a lot of compliments on my eyebrows, especially after like I first got them done and when I got my touch up, like they was on fleek. But as of now, like people do, like they be complimenting me on my eyebrows, like, oh, your eyebrows look so pretty, and I'm like, thank you to the microblading lady. But yeah, I would definitely suggest, once again, if you want to get your eyebrows microbladed, that you should do it. Just keep in mind that, you know, there will be probably some imperfections, but overall I feel like microblading and micro shading is going to give you that shape of eyebrow that you're probably initially wanting whenever you're going ahead and drawing and creating your eyebrows for your makeup look. Now, it might not look exactly like real eyebrows. You know, everyone has a different healing process for the ink that is used. So I feel like that's something that definitely played a major part in my healing process for my eyebrows. I feel like maybe my skin just kind of rejected the ink a little bit in certain places, because all of this is just like ink. Like you can see where my brow is, which is down here, and then all of that is ink. But I'm absolutely okay with the results, and every now and then I'll just be going back to get a touch up. It's not mandatory, but if I just want that look, you know what I'm saying, that look that I have when I initially get them done, then I'll definitely do that. Or I'll look into me some good brow pencils to where I can probably do it myself, because I believe there is like microblading eyebrow pencils. If you know of a brand that has that, drop me a comment down below. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video, girl. If you want to get your eyebrows microbladed and you want to start getting your lashes done, do it. It will really improve yourself. It will really help to improve your self-confidence and your overall look, and it'll just save you so much. It'll just save you so less, is it so much or so less time in the bathroom? It'll just save you a lot of time when it comes to getting prepared in the day. Like, I'm gonna have to find me like a really good skin regimen. Not that my skin is looking like super bad right now, but once I find me a super good skin regimen, it's over. Like, I have like some clear seal stuff that I'm using, but I really want to upgrade my skincare routine just to, you know, have that glow and that shine, you know, that glow and that shine. And I definitely need to invest in a, what do you call it, a lip scrub, because it's been a few times I was looking at some videos on here and I was like, why did you get on here with your lips looking crusty like that? But yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.